Okay, so I like Chad. And by that I mean he has a body that's just made to be worshipped. When we meet, I know it's going to be the best one night stand of my life, so I'm not disappointed when he's gone in the morning. I know I'm not ready for anything serious. So the last fucking thing I expected was to open my door Friday night and see Chad standing there holding a takeout bag. I want to tell him that sure, he's got a body that's made to be worshipped, but I did my time at the altar and I think I've gone atheist. But before I can even get a word out, Chad tells me that his roommate busted up their TV. He's brought takeout as a bribe so he can crash at my place to watch the Broncos game, and I don't even know if that's football or baseball. Suddenly, we're sitting on my sofa, battling over the last egg roll while grown ass men fight for a ball on the TV. It's fucking domestic. Now he's stopping by my work during lunch break with coffee. When he laughs, everyone turns to watch. It's this embarrassing half squawk, half grunt that sounds like two turtles fucking. But it's good coffee, so I don't tell him to leave. A week goes by, and I wake up to realize there's a second toothbrush in my toothbrush holder, and that's where I draw the line. He's a good fuck, but no one's that good of a fuck. When he comes home today, I need to tell him, just as it's working for me, I'm going to need you to pick up your toothbrush and hit the road. I open the door. The first thing I see is Chad with a suitcase. He tells me Mason's girlfriend is moving in and he doesn't have anywhere else to go. I don't want to let him in, but I know Mason doesn't have her girlfriend. I know Mason isn't just Chad's roommate. The year Chad joined Mason's frat, there was a big scandal. Some poor kid died during a hazing ritual, and luckily Chad wasn't there because Mason had calmed him out of it. But ever since Mason saved Chad's life, Chad thought it would be them together against the world. And I know Mason's never seen it that way. Chad says it'll only be until he finds someplace new. So I tell him he can stay as long as he likes. And I'm not sure if I mean it. So the next morning, he's on my couch in nothing but his boxers. His laptop is perched on his knee. He's already toasted the last piece of bread, and it's sitting uneaten on the plate next to him. You know, he apologizes, and I tell him it's fine, but it's not. But whatever. He's supposed to be looking at apartment listings, but really he's just been staring blankly at the screen for the past 15 minutes. I ask if he wants any help, and he shrugs. I ask if he wants to go out for lunch, and he shrugs, but I don't want to ask him if he wants to talk about it. Sometimes we might ask questions that hit too close to home. He asks me what I'm doing for Christmas, and I say I haven't seen my mother in 6 years. I ask him if he wants to see Die Hard, and he says that's the last film he saw with his father before he killed himself. Those confessions just hang in the air. He doesn't ask me what I'm doing for Thanksgiving. I don't ask about that pledge who died. He doesn't ask when the last time I saw my sister was. I don't ask him if he was the one who found his father's body. I ask if he wants to talk about it. He says no thanks. A week goes by. That toothbrush is staring at me. 2 weeks go by. He stopped looking at apartment listings. 3 weeks go by. We're watching another football game. I'm only half paying attention. He just bursts into tears. He wraps his arms around himself like he's broken into a million pieces, and he's just trying to hold them all together. I've never seen a grown man cry before. Later, when I go to pay the rent, half's already paid, and his toothbrush is still there. One day he asks me if I'm fucking other men. I tell him I'm not, and I'm surprised to find it's the truth. I chalk it up to how good he is in bed. He laughs, but I can tell he wants me to say something else. Chad, I really like you, and not just in the way that means I want to fuck you. I mean, I do want to fuck you, and maybe keep fucking you, and maybe only you, and maybe that scares me a little. I want your toothbrush in my bathroom. I want your boxers draped over my couch. I want your dirty dishes in my sink, but I want them to be our bathroom, our couch, our sink. I'm terrible at sharing, and I was a bad sibling. but maybe I could share with you, if that's what you want. It's what I love you's supposed to mean, right? It means the next time we fight, I can't just tell you to go home. It means we can ask each other tough questions, and if I've got something I need to get off my chest, you'll listen. It means you can start unpacking that last moving box Mason dropped off yesterday. Chad, you're more than someone I want to worship. I don't even know how to tell you what you mean to me, but maybe I could start with welcome home.